Hello, I hope you're doing well today. My name is Ian Green, and I'm the musician for Music Dreams and also for Ian J. Green. And also, I'm a music teacher, and I enjoy showing and sharing harmony and history as well as rudiments with my students. Today, we're going to be looking at part 5 of the Unit 1 of the Level 10 Royal Conservatory Harmony and Counterpoint course. And today, what I'm going to do is just do a short video to analyze a piece of music. So in this case, we're in the key of G major for this two-line piece of music. And the first chord we have is a one chord, GBD, for the first part of this first measure. Now the next notes we have are D, F sharp, A, C, also known as V7, but actually we are in V6-5 here, first inversion of the dominant seventh chord in this next part. We have a non-chord tone where we go to a chord tone, which is A, we go down and then back up again. So we have what we call a neighbor tone here. Now we go back to the first or tonic chord in the first part of bar 2. Now since there's no bass in this part, we can assume that this is the same harmony, especially since in the chord GBD, G major, B and D are both part of this melody, but the C is a passing note. So we can say that this is all part of the G major triad. Now the next chord we have is EGB, which is the sixth chord in root position. And that is followed by the diminished seventh chord of 5. Coming up to 5 here. Now the reason why I say diminished seventh chord of 5 for this part here was because of the C sharp. C sharp is not part of the key of G major, but it is part of the key of D major, so we want to think about this as a decorating chord or a secondary dominant chord related to this chord, the D major or dominant chord. Now the reason why I say diminished 7 is because you can say diminished 7 or you can also say diminished triad because we have C sharp, E, and G. Now if it was a diminished 7, we would add B flat as well, but there's no B flat here, so we would just put diminished, a seventh diminished chord in triad form. C sharp, E, G, but with the E in the bass, so it would be a 7, 6. Now here we have also a neighbor tone, and we also have a neighbor tone here too. Now we can assume that this is the one chord. It's kind of similar to this here, where there's no bass notes written, but there's enough melody where we can think this is a passing note here, and that the B and the D could be assumed to be almost like a 1-6, if you will. But definitely, when we get to the next bar, we have a tonic chord, and it goes all the way across to 4. And this is an A, we can call this an A sharp A, and this a passing note. And then the 4 goes all the way across here. And then this is V6, 4, 7, 3 to 1. Now V6, 4, 7, 3 is also known as the cadential 6-4, where the D is the same, but these notes change from a second inversion tonic chord to a dominant seventh chord, but keeping the same bass note. Now, if we were going to go back a little bit, there are no non-chord tones in this measure. It's all C, E, G, C major, 4 chord. And there are no non-chord tones in any of this part of the second last measure. These are all part of the 1 chord. These are all part of the 5-7 chord going to 1. And then we have an authentic cadence in the key of G. So I do hope that this analysis is helpful. Thanks for watching, and I look forward to seeing you for another tutorial very soon. Until then, bye for now, and take care.